Good morning! Ngayon ay pag-aaralan natin ang asymptotes of rational functions. So let's define first what is an asymptote. So asymptote is an imaginary line to which a graph gets closer and closer as the x or y increases or decreases its value without limit. Gets closer and closer lang but hindi sila nagto-touch or nagmi-meet. So there are three types of asymptote. First is the vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote, and the slant or oblique asymptote. Let's have first the vertical asymptote. The vertical line x is equal to a is a vertical asymptote of a function f if the graph increases or decreases without bound as the x values approach a from the right or left. So for this one, itong line na to, ang ating vertical asymptote. So how can we find the vertical asymptote? First, we reduce the function into its simplest form. Second is to find the zeros of the denominator that are not zeros of the numerator. So, para naman dito, magpo-focus naman tayo sa zeros ng denominator. Let's have example number 1. f of x is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5. Tingin lamang tayo sa denominator, which is x minus 5, and equate sa 0. We will get x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x is equal to 5 by doing transpose or additive inverse. Thus, our vertical asymptote is x equals 5. As simple as that. Meaning, ang graph natin ay mag-a-approach closer, getting closer sa x is equal to 5, but hindi mag-i-intersect or mag-meet yung graph natin sa ating x sa ating vertical asymptote. Example number 2, we have f of x is equal to x squared minus 1 all over x plus 1. So, by factoring out our numerator, we will get x plus 1 times the quantity x minus 1 all over x plus 1. So, dito makikita natin na magkakaroon, pwede nating makancel ang x plus 1 since common factor siya ng numerator at ng denominator. At another is that, ang 0 ng ating denominator ay magkakaroon tayo ng x plus 1 is equal to 0, which is x is equal to negative 1. At the same time, using the same method, ang x plus 1 natin sa numerator, pag na-equate mo sa 0, ay magkakaroon din ng negative 1. And what we are looking for our vertical asymptote is the zeros of the denominator that are not zeros of the numerator. So, meaning, since itong 0 ng denominator natin ay kapareha ng 0 ng numerator, hindi siya magiging vertical asymptote. And upon simplifying our function, our rational function, magkakaroon tayo ng f of x is equal to x minus 1. Thus, we can conclude that there is no vertical asymptote. Example number 3, we have f of x is equal to 4x minus 6 all over x squared. So, by looking at the denominator, we have x squared. X squared is equal to 0, or x is equal to 0. Since ang factor naman ng ating x squared ay x times x. At kapag naman ito ay parehong nai-equate sa 0, isa lang naman ang makukuha natin, which is x equal 0. Therefore, our vertical asymptote is x equals 0. For our example number 4, we will have g of x is equal to x squared minus 1 all over x squared minus 6x plus 9. Equate lang natin ulit ang denominator sa 0, which is x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. So, makikita naman natin na ang factor ng ating numerator is x plus 1 and x minus 1. At kapag naman na i-factor natin ang ating denominator, magkakaroon tayo ng x minus 3 times the quantity x minus 3. So, wala naman silang common factor. By equating our factors sa 0, we will get x is equal to 3 pareha. Thus, our vertical asymptote is x equals 3.